guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Katie and I'm a stay-at-home mom of 4. I also run an Etsy shop, Purple Glimmer Budgets, which is where you're going to find a lot of the products that I use in my videos. My husband and I are on a journey to pay off a lot of our high interest debt using the cash stuffing method as a way to control our expenses. If this is something you'd like to follow along with, just keep watching. In today's video, I'm going to be unstuffing my 3 wallets for all of the spending that occurred this week, which would be the 3rd paycheck in February, I believe. So let's go ahead and get started. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I'd greatly appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, as it really helps me grow my channel. And so the first thing I'm going to do, as my iPad goes a little crazy here, is pull up my iPad into my spending tracker. This is a digital version of the budget binder that I offer in my shop. I choose to do it digitally, but I do have a physical copy in my shop if that's something you're interested in picking up. And so on the spending tracker, I use both sides and they have the same information. So this is all of my spending down to the penny, and then I round up to the nearest dollar on this side. So as always, I'm going to go ahead and turn my iPad around and zoom you guys into this page, because this is the page that I use when it comes to my cash unstuffings. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I am going to try and start in gas. So my husband filled me up over the weekend because we went over to my mom's house to celebrate our oldest son's birthday. So we filled up for $54, and then he filled up on the way home from work today for $39. So we spent $93 in gas. So let's see what we have going on in there. Okay, so in gas, we have 20, 40, 60, 81. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and break this 5. I have some singles floating around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna take this 5 away, just so that way we can make the correct denominations. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, which leaves us with 20, 41, and 2. $42 in gas, which is enough for roughly 1 fill up, and I will be restuffing it here shortly, so we are still doing pretty good on gas. So let me put all of these where they belong. Perfect. And then I'm going to check off those 2 lines. Okay, then we're good with gas. And then let's go into eating out. So we went to Hooters on, I believe it was Sunday, and ate there. That was fun. We were there for like 2 hours because they only had like 2 cooks. So we were there for a long time, but the food was okay. And then we had Popeyes last night for dinner. And then I'm classifying Freddy's as birthday because that was a birthday meal with my mom to celebrate my son's birthday. And then let's see, my husband went out to lunch at Raising Cane's because he didn't feel he had anything to take with him in his lunch today. So I think that is surprisingly all. So $134 in eating out. So 150 minus 150 would be 16. So 50, 100, 10, and a 1. And then I guess I'll break the 20, one of the 20s into 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. I have a bunch of cash floating around from my cash condensing. I hadn't gotten a chance to take it back to the bank, so since it's here, I might as well use it to break change. So 5 there, then I'm gonna take a 20 and put it away. And so then I need a 5. So we're good there. So currently in eating out, we surprisingly still have 50, 65, 6. So $66 for now. I might have to break into it for our groceries because I think our groceries went a little bit high. Also, this week I upped our eating out budget to $200 just to kind of give us some breathing room because we kept overspending, and I want to be more realistic and kind of hold us to a specific budget rather than constantly bleeding over into these other two categories as buffers. So, I mean, at least for this week, giving myself extra money made me not want to spend it as much. So that was kind of nice. So I'm going to go ahead and check these off. But also, on the other hand, some of this eating out was classified as birthdays, so that might have been a little bit of the help too. Okay. Let's tackle groceries and see what kind of a beast we have there. So we got, typically I try to do either Walmart or Sam's. And went ahead and did both of them this week. I also accidentally over ordered a few things at Sam's, so that could lead to some of our overage. So we went to Walmart, and then Sam's is $150, and honestly $150 at Sam's is doing really good because we usually can't get out of there under $200. So $223 is what we spent in groceries, which I have $200 in groceries. And then I will see what we have in eating out. Okay, I don't know that I'm going to take from that quite yet. I'm going to see if I can find some singles. So just so I don't lose track, I need to find $23. Let me see what we have in miscellaneous. Okay, so we have some singles in miscellaneous. So I'm going to do the $3 for miscellaneous and then a 10. So minus 13 is 10. And then I have $1 still left in miscellaneous. And then I'm going to take from spending. And we'll do that. So I still have $40 left over in spending. And then let's see. So that's groceries and then groceries. And let's see. Where do we want to go next? I guess let's tackle birthdays and see if we have enough there and where we might have to steal. So we went to Sky Zone to let the kids jump finally. We ordered Papa John's for my in-laws. They came over on Saturday like we were supposed to, and then my mom wasn't able to make it because of the snow. So we did Freddy's with her. So $178 is everything in birthdays. So let's see what we have here. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 1, 2, and 3. So we'll just do the 3 for now. So minus 3, so we need 175, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20. So we have 120. Hold on. So it was 178 minus 3 minus 120, so we need $55. And then we have this placeholder. I guess since it is birthdays, I'm going to go ahead and break the placeholder. So let's see. 20, 40, 60, 70, 90, and then we'll do 2 5s. 95, 100. Just trying to think of the denominations I want to split it up in. So then 20, 40, 55, and then we get rid of this placeholder. So here's the 55. And then birthdays should be all accounted for. And then I must have, I accidentally, let me see if that's right, because I might have done 54 instead of 52. So 72, 54, and then 52. Okay, so I added it right. I just hit the wrong check marks, which is fine. So in birthdays, we still have 2045. So that's still good. Probably need to beef it up a little bit. Let's see. Where else to go? I think we're done in here. Yes. I don't think there's anything else. So let's move on to the pink wallet. And let's just go in order. So I guess let's go in order of what we have. So in personal care, I kind of went a little crazy. $21, $41, and $24. This is for some electrolyte drink mix that I wanted to get because I want to go either on the keto diet or the carnivore diet. And all the influencers kind of say that this is a great drink mix, so I want to try it out. And then these were just nail wraps. I have some major lifting with my nails, so I don't feel comfortable having my nails bare ever, so I like to get the nail stickers because polish just peels off ridiculously with my nails. And so I like the Lily Fox brand because they are on the more affordable side. However, my absolute favorite ones are the Dashing Diva, so I got that from Ulta. They're a little bit pricier, but they last. I mean, I've had this set on for at least 2 weeks, and they're still going good. I mean, you definitely see some growth, but they last a decent amount. So $86. So, let's see. So I'm going to put the $100 placeholder and then minus 100. So then I need 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 10. And then I think what I'm going to do, since technically that $100 placeholder is not going back to the bank, it was a placeholder, I'm going to go ahead and take one of the $100 and put that to the side and not count it as my back to the bank money, just so that way I'm not double counting some savings. So we currently have 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And since we have money here, I'm just going to go ahead and consolidate those ones into a 5 and just kind of keep it consolidated. And then let's check those off. And then next into household, let's see, how bad did we do? So we spent $26 and $6, so 32, and I have 25. I really don't want to break that $100 placeholder, so I'm gonna see what I have in spending. Spending or groceries, because the 26 at Sam's, that was toilet paper, and if I've got to consider toilet paper groceries to not break some of the stuff, I'm happy to do so. Actually, we used all of groceries, so it would be eating out, and that's a little bit of a stretch. So I'm going to do only the single. Okay, so 25 minus 25, and then minus 20, so I owe myself 13 back to my spending. So 10, 11, 12, 13. So in spending, we have 20, 30, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me check those off. And then moving on, I think we have, let's see, so household, I am gonna go ahead and take this $100 placeholder and just kind of cancel this out. So let me move this to the side while I get my alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and my pad. And then I'm gonna mark this down just to $100. So I have an IOU of 100 in my household. And then I'm not going to, I guess I can put the placeholder over here. I could be off 100 when I count that, and if I am, it's not the end of the world. That means that's because of the $100 for the placeholder. So we just did household, so that's good. So now let's move on to kids. This kids is, our daughter is currently in speech therapy, our youngest. And so I got some things that the therapist recommended. She recommended to get some like farm animal little figurines. I went to look and see if we had little people farm animals. So 51. Okay, perfect. I went to see if we had the little people farm animals because we have all kinds of like little people animals, but it seems like all we had left was like the zoo animals. Let me count this really quick. So I have 100, 200 in the bank, 5, 6, 7. So 207 still left in kids. So I just picked up a set of the little people animals, and then she recommended like the 100 first word books to kind of get her talking. She's between 1.5 years and 2. She'll be 2 in the end of May, and so she's just not saying a lot of words. So she gets speech therapy free through the state, and they come to our house and work with her as far as trying to get her to have more words than what she has. So that's what that was for. And then pet care, our dogs went and got their teeth cleaned, which is part of their care plan that they have. And then our older dog, he got his arthritis shot. They both got their nails trimmed, and then they got sent home, or our older dog got sent home with some antibiotics. So that cost $80. So 20, 40, 60, 80. And then in pet care, we still have 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 5, 6, and 7. So 147. So that will more than cover his next shot. And then whenever we need to get them food, that should cover that. And then finally, the last thing to unstuff is car maintenance. We have a car wash plan on both of our vehicles, and so this week one of them came out and it was $20, and we have 20, 40, 1, 2, and then 100 in the bank in car maintenance still. So that's everything. So let me check that off. So let me add this up and find out how much should be over there. And again, I could be off $100 because of what I did with the placeholder. So let me add this up. So we're either most likely going to have $892 or $792 over here in cash and placeholders. So let's get this counted. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 55, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 10, 20, so that's 75, 85, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, and 2. So 992, let me re-add. So 892, let me double count this because, okay, I'm going to double count this. So I think the reason why it's going to end up being 992 is because I paid back the IOU and there's a placeholder here. And then it doesn't seem like me taking the $100 out of rotation and putting it to the side because I cashed out a placeholder mattered either. So let's count this. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 50, 60, 75, 85, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, and 2. So 992. And that's probably most likely because of the IOU. So I have 100, 200, 300 in the bank as placeholders as part of this. So $692 here in cash going back to the bank for all of the spending. So sorry for the chaos at the end where I confused myself with placeholders. I try not to have to put placeholders back in my unstuffing, but it is what it is. I needed to use those to pay back. So got a little confusing at the end, but I was able to kind of, I hope, figure out what happened. If you notice anything different on why it got messed up like that, definitely drop me a comment down below and let me know what's going on. Otherwise, I'll find it in editing. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and getting to chit chat a little bit, hearing kind of what's going on in the craziness of my life and getting to know me a little bit more through this. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.